All right, welcome everyone. You are watching the 2026 Classic Billiards Players Championship brought to you by the WPBA Women's Professional Billiards. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and I have got the former retired professional player, Miss Kelly Kavanaugh, in the booth with me.
Hello.
Hello. All right, guys, this is going to be a fantastic A-side matchup between Sakura Muramatsu and Han Yu. Now, I know I say it backwards because I read it backwards, but I know it's Han Yu, right? Digital Pool has a tendency to put the surnames first. So just so you guys know, that is intentional. This is going to be a fantastic match. I don't know how familiar you are, Kelly, but...
Not very much, actually. I know I've seen Sakura play before.
Yeah, so Sakura has been touring with us for quite a while now. Not making it to every event, but definitely in the mix more often now than in the past. Han Yu, this is her first ever WPBA event. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm fangirling a little bit over her being here, as she is one of the top rated female players in the world. So, and she's scratching the break. It's probably because I'm talking good about her.
You jinxed her already.
Yep, I already put it to her. So, guys, we're going to talk about, while Sakura is checking out the match, we're going to talk about the rules for this event. They're going to lag for the first break, which we just seen. It's an alternate break format. Thereafter, the 9-ball is on the spot. There is no break box. The opponents rack for each other. 3 consecutive fouls is a loss of game, and this is cue ball fouls only. So Sakura comes to the table with ball in hand.
Pretty nice layout on top of that.
Absolutely. Like, I'd be happy if someone scratched and left me this.
Yeah. I think even now, in retirement, I might be okay.
I might be all right with it.
It depends on the size of those pockets.
Well, these are standard, but the room is warm. But in the arena, there's some air conditioning vents right above it, and it's really cool inside the arena. So the table does play a little tight.
Yeah, I felt it on the right side, just in the stands.
All right, so she's leaning in the wrong direction to get on this 3-ball. She's going to have to swing the cue around, I do believe.
3 rails?
Oh, it's possible.
Perfect.
She hit it perfectly. Now, I'm not sure how many times these two have had to play each other, but I would assume they've crossed paths a few times.
Do you know where they're from?
You know what? Somebody stole my bio sheets because the tournament directors lost theirs. I want to say that Han Yu is Taiwanese. Could be wrong. I'm going to actually check that really quick. Let's see. No, but she's the number 2 rated female player in the world. Only underneath Seming Chen. What is that? China. She's Chinese.
WPA rankings?
Yeah, these are Fargo rate rankings.
Oh.
But she's the second highest rated Fargo.
772.
Yeah.
I mean, strong.
Yeah, slightly sporty.
Acceptable.
It's definitely acceptable. I was going to look and see Sakura. I knew Sakura was from Japan. Now, if this gives you any inclination in the difference, Sakura is 47 as a 682.
Whew.
And Han Yu is number 2 as a 772. Pretty sporty on either end. So either lady can play exceptional pool at any given moment.
Yeah, this will definitely be a fun match. I think the table's running a little bit faster though. To your point, maybe because it's colder.
It's possible. This table does play, it just plays really well. This is Kristina Tkach's table. This is her practice table. This is her homeroom. This is where she plays every single day. Typically, it's a 4-inch pocket table, but they removed the top. Thank you to Diamond and Jason Sword. They brought one of the tops from Derby City and opened up the pockets so that they're 4.5s for this event. They'll make it back to 4 inches for the matchroom event that's happening next week here.
So this border on the outside's always here?
Always. Yep,
So
this is their
Kristina
arena.
gets to practice in silence and be
In
left
the
alone?
arena, yeah.
It's like a dream come true.
Yeah, like the throne is hers. You know what's really funny though, and I'm sure some of the fans at home will notice this. The chairs have been switched to match our scoreboard.
I thought the pink was on the left yesterday.
It was, yeah. So somebody has moved the chairs. My guess is it would be Dave.
I was pretty smart. I didn't notice the difference yesterday. But somebody must have.
Somebody did. All right. Let's see. Sakura making quick work. She kind of just settled and took that shot. There's nothing wrong with that.
What balls are we using?
The Aramith Black.
You know, it was kind of an adjustment when they first, the Predator ones too, with the black and yellow and the 9-ball. But over time, totally got used to it. It reminded me of when the cloth went from green and blue. Remember at first it was like, what is it?
Yeah, it was like, oh my gosh, the end of the world.
My eyes don't hurt as much.
All right, Sakura Muramatsu taking rack number 1 and having the break going into rack 2. A good start for her.
Trying to be nosy and look at the other tables.
That's okay. There's a lot of good matches in the room right now. All right, hello everyone in the chat. Make sure you stop in and say hello if you're currently watching. Don't be afraid. We have a very friendly chat here at the WPBA.
We do, actually.
We do. Yeah, we have great fans. All right, Sakura to break. She does pinch the 1 into the right side pocket. She's looking like she may... Oh, boy. Well, at first it looked like she was going to have a clean look at the 2, but now she's going to have work to do.
She avoided that scratch on the side just barely.
Literally. That's
so grateful to still be at the table.
Yeah, for sure.
And that 3-8's also suspect.
Yeah, the 3-8, precisely why she will probably just go ahead and lay up and let this rack play out a little bit. It's not really anything offensive anyway.
She plays at 1 rail behind the 7, cue ball behind the 7. What would you do?
Yeah, she definitely has to use the 7, that's for sure, but she's completely overhit the safety.
Ooh, 9-ball. But the way that 3 is tied up?
Yeah. I think if there was a way for Han to hide the cue ball from the 2 by taking a swing at the 2-9, I think that's, an option.
Right.
Oh, hello. You had someone say hello to you in the chat, but then they deleted their message.
Oh. Karsten! I know him.
Oh, well, that's why he said hi to you. Don't be afraid. You can say hello.
Hi, Karsten. I met him at Moscone Cup.
Oh.
Like 4, 5? Before
careful.
COVID. Everything before COVID is like a whole other world.
I was like, be careful, Kelly.
He's from Germany. See, and we still became friends, rooting for opposites. Yay! Oh, see, greats from Germany.
Yep, great.
Karsten, come to Orlando in December. Did you get your Moscone tickets?
No. I know, I should have, but I used to go to the Moscone every year, and a couple of years ago, my husband and I decided not to. And it's tough now to get tickets.
Yeah, I think I go more to see my friends.
Yeah.
From all over the world that come over.
It's going to be loud, I think, this year.
Oh, it was loud last time I was in Orlando.
Yeah, I heard.
So.
Heard it was pretty crazy. All right, so what do we got here, Kel? What's going on? She can lock her up on the backside of the 8-3.
Should go between the 8 and 3, actually. Right off the rail, freezing both of them. Easy peasy.
Easy.
What do you
I mean, whatever. Just do it. Just do it.
Send the 2-ball 2 rails. Lock it up behind the 8. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like bank the 2 around and put the cue underneath the 3, 8. But she needs to bump it a little. She got to open it up. She could go offensive if she wanted to, but I don't see them swinging it bad.
She tried my freeze on the 2 of them.
Yeah. No, I think it's fantastic shot. I think that I just, like sometimes when you make these safeties, you kind of, you want to kind of move something. So if you get ball in hand, you can do something with it. Yeah. But I mean, they're still playing and I'm in here talking to you guys. So
this is a trickier one rail kick. I feel like even if she hit it, it was going to be suspect to get a good outcome.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and one rail at a ball in the middle of the table is so difficult.
It's like the hardest shot in pool.
It literally is. You would think, oh, I only got to go one rail to hit it. But when it's dead in the center of the table, it's amazing how hard this to hit the center of the table is.
So she looks like she's going for the breakout here. Can you tell what side of it she's aiming for?
The top side.
That's what.
All right, so unfortunately that did not work out well. She did get the bump, but always a threat for this to happen.
She's got good options, though. Can you hear this music on the stream?
No, I have a suppressor on it right now, so it shouldn't be able to pick it up, but if they can hear anything, it's mumbled.
It's good music.
It is good music. That's one thing I have to say about Classic Billiards is they play great music in this place. All right, so the safety was not successful. Hi, James. Yes and no, there is some record of it in Digital Pool. You can follow along and find a player and see what her win-loss record is against, well, pretty much anyone she's played in a Digital Pool tournament. But we, personally, the WPBA does not keep records on win-loss any longer. They used to. With Digital Pool, it's not super necessary anymore. You can kind of find their win-loss records on Digital Pool. And as far as these two, they've never matched up in the WPBA because Han Yu has never played in the WPBA. So this is our first ever event with us. All right, so Sakura going to the air with this one. And she hit it pretty well. She wants... Yeah, this is about as good as she could have hoped for, really.
Is that frozen?
Sure looks like it, doesn't it?
It
Sure
looks
does.
pretty close to me.
So what do you do when a ball's frozen like this, Cal? What's your suggestion?
Hide.
Pray to the pool gods.
Close my eyes and shoot it.
Oh.
I really like that.
Yeah, it's just such good cue ball there.
Don't laugh at me, but that literally just reminded me of curling for some reason.
You've been watching the Olympics.
Hey, ask everybody listening. There are some similarities between pool and curling.
Yeah, there are.
Which made sense. So at the beginning, I was like, why am I so enthusiastic about this? Like, I'm all in. And then I was like, oh, I see it now.
Yeah. I would agree. Curling's fun to watch.
See, she's got to go 2 rails here, and then she risks crashing off the 3-ball.
Yeah, she's got to be careful the top right corner.
Oh,
just barely. All right, so successful safety by Han Yu. She comes to the table with ball in hand.
Sorry.
It's okay. Kelly's dancing. She likes the music in this place.
It's good.
It is good. Like, it's been like this too. Like, last night I was in here and I was like, man, can you guys hear this song? It's like the best song.
I heard it was like a club up in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have a good time at Classic, let me tell you.
Perfect.
Literally. All right, so apparently they haven't updated their tablet, or they don't realize that they have to score the tablet. So I may step away for just a second to let the ladies know. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, guys, we had to talk to the powers that be and let them know that I don't know that the ladies realize that they have to score their tablet. So we're kind of just letting him know. I think he's going to have to tell. Frank's probably going to update the score for us and then let the ladies in the arena know that they're responsible for scoring their tablet. Unless the timekeeper does it, which he can do it too, but... Yeah, it is 1-0. Sakura. Oh, wiped its feet, but boy, it got there.
Hit that 7 rails.
She played the bank. So I will say that some of the ladies are probably getting used to some of the ladies are probably getting used to the environment with it being so loud here. I'm sure some of these ladies are not accustomed to that, but we were very honest about Classic, you know?
I know you are. But for the most part, I feel like maybe it's just the Americans. Like, we're used to playing in pool halls that are loud at nights and weekends. So I don't know how much it would affect.
The Asian players or the European players, international players is probably the right way to state that. I don't know. I'm assuming that they have, you know, I feel like there's a training center somewhere and they go in there and no talking and very focused training, quality training.
You are probably correct.
Yeah. So, Dog Loop, I'm not sure if you realize that the Kelly that's in the booth is Kelly Kavanaugh.
I mean, there's only like 7 of them.
Kelly Fisher. Kelly Fisher's playing at the moment. This is Kelly Cav, retired professional player, even though I would have loved to have drug her out of retirement to come hang out at this one. But she came hang out anyway.
Field. For the record, I used Tom.
And there you go. All right, look at this. Han Yu making quick work of that rack after a few safeties. She guaranteed herself an opportunity in this rack. That fantastic safety. So the score should be 1-1.
You know, it was just occurred to me since he asked that question. Is if I haven't used my cue in almost 2 years, do I need a new tip if I start playing
You
again?
might. It's probably dry rotted, Kelly. It's all dried up. Rotted out. She's going to hit the ball really firm with it once and it's going to explode.
Listen, let's be honest. I keep it in my car in case of emergencies, okay? Should there be an emergency?
Yeah, so these chairs were made by a throne company in Brooklyn, New York. And Dave had them shipped in. So, yeah, enjoy. They're so much fun.
Custom. One of them made. One of a maid, one of a kind. There's
Yeah.
words for that.
Yeah. All the words. All right, let's go. Han Yu to break. The score is 1-1. Good solid break there. Great look at the 2 into the side. Man, the 6 to the 7 is really, well, the 3. This could be interesting. Let's see what Han chooses to do here. She's looking at the line she'd like to be in so she can go from the 3 to the pink 4. She's just going to have to cross over the line. There's nothing wrong with that, actually. Little draw.
Yeah, this shot comes up so often in pool that I feel like she's probably gonna hit it perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Although, I mean, I love that, you know, she's always really, you know, this is what makes great players, though. She is always on the right side of the ball. Like, she knows how to move around the table with, and this shot right here is probably the most used shot on a 9-foot table. For sure. And she might have fallen a little straight on this ball. You know, she got a little bit, but boy, it's pretty straight. I mean, a tiny bit of angle, but can she do?
Smidge.
Yeah, like,
Then that might be alright if she wants to just slide back and forth from the 6 to the 7. You know what I mean? Side rails.
well, she's got the pink 4, then the purple 5.
Oh, the 5.
Yeah, the 5's at the
That
table
purple
still.
5 drives me nuts.
Yeah, it's tough with the
Like, why
air.
are there 2 4-balls on the table?
That's fair. See, that's why she's retired, folks. Don't let her fool you.
Oh, that was a great stun shot.
All right, so she's got to decide. She wants to fall. My guess is she's trying to fall as straight as possible on this 6. HR. Here we go with the Wei Wei. We use Wei's name for a lot of things around here. All right. She probably got to travel a little further than she really wanted to there. But she should be okay. She can just use a little bit of right-hand spin. Pocket the ball. The cue should hold right there.
You mentioned Wei, so I had to go peek at her table.
Yeah, she's playing Chezka. We're going to check on her score in between racks. We're going to check on all the ladies in the room in between racks. And this is an A-side matchup. Ooh. Once again, using all of the pocket.
That's the same pocket, too, as the last time.
It likes her. They're friends.
Let's play one pocket.
She slipped it at 50 before when she walked into the arena. All right.
I'm watching her stroke. It's just look at the pendulum. Nothing else moving. Ta-da!
Ooh, just snuck by there. Just so well trained. All right, Han Yu taking rack number 3. Score should be 2-1 in her favor. Let's check on what's going on around the room. Let's check it out. So Zataba is playing Ashley Benoit. Score is currently 2-0 for Kristina. Brianna Miller, Beast Mode is up 2-0 over Fefalova Steyer. Beast Mode is in her home pool room as well, so she's very dangerous in this event. Kaylee McIntosh, who had a solid win over Rita Cho yesterday, is up 2-1 over Sofia Mast, her roadie and bestie. Wei Wei's up 3-2 on Chezka right now. That's a good scoreline. Kelly Fisher, 3-1 over regional Wisconsin player Pamela Kelly. Alexandra Gulikova and Pia Filler currently looking at ones. Pearl Chiang is up 2-0 on Wan Ling Wan Ling Wang. Oh my goodness, it's getting late. And then of course our feature matchup right here. So Sakura to break. Looks like she's breaking from the left side of our view, which would be her right side. Trying to pinch the one into
Ooh,
the side pocket.
ball. Woo, and that ball was like, hey.
How you doing?
How you doing? Your timing on the graphics was impressive without being able to see the table.
Yeah, I got a vibe. Usually I've got a studio mode where I can put the table up so I can still see it while I'm doing all of this, and I forgot, so I was like, okay, move quick. Let's go.
It was brilliant.
Well, I've learned that it takes them about the time it takes them to rack is how long it takes me to get through 7 score line.
You've done this before?
Oh, just a few. Just a few.
I don't think this one goes in the
Except
side.
Chezka, she's so fast, even racking
Oh
that
my God.
yeah, she's a tough one. But the more she plays on tour, the more I'll get used to her too.
Yep.
And it looks like she's going to try to do that. So stay tuned, WPBA fans. It's going to be a fantastic year.
Oh, look at this shot. Great shot.
And she's just not giving any inches, is she? Like, she's like, if I can't make it, neither can you.
She's probably mad it's not frozen.
Maybe.
Meanwhile, I'm like, haha. Got you.
Oh, you thought you could see it.
Jumpy jumpies.
All right, let's go to a side view so we can catch a look at Sakura jumping over this 3-4 or 3-5. Sorry.
I screwed you up with the
That's
purple
okay.
for the rest of life.
Probably. All right, so check this out, folks. I just want to let you guys know there was a gentleman sitting to the left of our view, and that is Michael. He's one of the timekeepers for the feature table, Michael Ishibashi. And whenever the ladies need to call an extension, when the room is loud, they are required to look directly at the shot clock keeper and make sure that they make physical contact with them so that they can respond with the word yes. So, and the room is very loud, so they're being very responsible with that.
Woo.
Wow.
What a
Great
shot.
job. Yeah, and she was so close to the 3-5. What a great shot for Sakura. The no
Yeah,
look
just
at the
getting over
two
those balls and then to hit it perfect.
and make it, right?
Yeah, no big deal. Okay. Great shot.
Fantastic. She's our number 47.
Well, that makes me 4,047.
Like 300 maybe.
Not in my book, baby.
That's right.
Top 100. So she can see a small piece.
Hi, Eric. Yeah, so these are oh no.
Oh. I just pulled an Angela.
She's the oh whoa. Yeah, that's an Angela thing for sure.
Don't tell her I took her move.
So Eric, the question in the chat was whether or not these are the house balls here at Classic. Yes, they are. These will not be on sale. I'm pretty sure I sold us out of all the blacks that we had. We may still have some of the Pro Cup balls, but I need to verify that before I just offer them up for you guys to sell. Miramichi, this is Kelly Kavanaugh, a former WPBA professional player who lives in Florida and drove the 4 hours to come see us.
Yeah.
So we're really happy to have her, and of course I could not wait to drag her in the booth. She's one of my favorites. So enjoy the show. Thank you for watching. And looks like Hanyu has taken that rack as well, even after the great jump shot by Sakura. So it's 3-1 in scoreline. Do I have this table? Let's see. I do.
Oh.
There's the Wei Tzu-Chien, Chezka Centeno matchup. Way up 4-2.
Money for the win.
Da, 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 da. And then who's on my other table that I have a camera sneakily hidden? Sofia Mast and Kaylee McIntosh are playing on this table. Kaylee's up 3-2, but somebody's racking, so that scoreline might change. All right, guys, we're going back to the feature match here on table 27. Han Yu versus Sakura Muramatsu. Han Yu to break. So she's going to be looking to pinch the one into the left side. Doesn't quite get it there, but I do believe she was able to
Ooh.
make the wing ball.
Yeah, 7 ball dropped.
Man, they are playing good music, Al.
Listen, it's taking everything out of me to not sing or dance since no one can hear it.
I know, right?
And for the record, there is a window that the spectators can see me dancing, so we try not to be in the spotlight right now. Focus on the game.
Focus on the players. So basically, guys, for those of you at home who are watching the stream, see where the pink chair is. Directly above the pink chair, like from the classic Billiards logo to the pink chair, is a big window, and that's where we are. We're above that, above the arena. So Kelly's head is sitting up there like, hey.
Bobbling.
So people at home are, you know, can't see that, but. Oh, HR, I cannot booth cam anything. I didn't bring my booth cam with me to this event. I'm so sorry. You want me to booth cam the chicken sandwich? All right, great starting shot on the one. She's looking really good in this match. As steady as they come, for sure.
Yeah, even though the balls are a little close together, it's actually pretty color by numbers.
Yes, they did. Yep, they did move the chairs, everyone. I love my fans. I love you guys. I love the WPBA fans. Seriously. You guys know everything. You notice every detail of the things that we do.
And it's also not freezing in here or super hot, depending which event we were at.
Yeah. Depending on where we were. All right, this is another great shot with intention by Han Yu. So go ahead and just pocket this in one rail back out. Probably kind of close to where she's standing.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't even have to move her stick. She'll just leave it there, right?
She didn't even have to walk around the table.
No.
She chose to, but
No, Pat, I am not stuck in a broom closet like other events. Although, it is slightly small in here. I mean, it could be worse, but it's not that bad. It's not too bad.
it's a little cozies.
And other than the fact that they only have high chairs here, like high back, bar stools, regular bar stools, whatever, I literally had to go outside in the back and steal a chair from the dumpster area to have a short people chair.
You took a chair from the
It
dumpster?
wasn't in the dumpster. Dave was making fun. He's like, oh my goodness. But I told him next time I come, I expect to have better chairs. I need a little chair.
They're all high chairs at the
They're
back.
all high chairs. All of them. Well.
Bottom left, drawn to the rail. Put down. Yes. I'm sorry.
Kelly's forgotten that she's doing commentary, so she's talking to herself while she's watching the match. She has officially lost it. No.
It's basically what I used to have in my head when I was playing.
Absolutely.
But though it wasn't usually put out, it was like, no, not that, not that. Why'd you do that? Stop it.
Do we have to go in the bathroom and have a talk again?
Take another break.
All right, so Han Yu taking rack number 5. The score will be 4-1 over Sakura Muramatsu, but Sakura will be breaking. Now, so we haven't really, no one's really discussed this, but this Han Yu is the lady who defeated Savannah Easton in the second round of the A side, and Savannah took her to the hill, but Savannah played exceptional at her. And obviously there's nothing wrong with that, right? You have to play good at a player like this, but Han Yu is the second highest rated Fargo player in the female in the world under Simming Chen. So, you guys, it is a treat for her to be playing on the WPBA. She's never been here before. I'm so happy she's here. And please just enjoy the talent because it's phenomenal.
Oh, what a break.
Man, both of these ladies having just fabulous breaks. The amount of work they've clearly put into their game is super noticeable.
It's straight. No, it's not straight enough. I mean, she could play it to go on the short side of the floor, or she could draw the rail and back out. Ooh, I'm going to learn something here, everybody.
Thank you, Pat. I'll see what I can come up with. I don't even know if I'm going to have a swag this time, but we'll discuss it. I haven't even worked on it yet. All right, so what a well-played shot there. She just used the cue ball to knock the 5
Smart.
clear. So it's a makeable ball. Very well played. And it controlled the cue ball for her. What a good shot.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to come around 2 rails, hit it with all my gusto.
All right, so now she's going to go 2 rails out. She wants it to bounce, though. She wants to have a little cue ball to work with. Let's go to the right corner, get a look. Maybe a little flat on the shot, but perfectly manageable for Sakura. Now, what you guys can't see at home is that the other end, kind of where the cameras are all at, there's a, like, how many TVs is there? 4?
On this wall over
Yeah,
here?
on the outside of the arena. 4 TVs?
I
Yeah,
think so.
just flipping logos. I mean,
You can
it's,
see the big one on the left, the
Yeah.
projector.
that's the projector screen. It's a digital screen. It's amazing. And all the bracket is rolling around. Back behind the tournament table. I mean, this room is just pretty impressive. All right, so nice shot here on the 6. She's just going to go ahead, pinch it to the rail, and bring it back out. So she has full cue ball.
Making it look easy.
I mean, to be fair, though, like, this is, you know, unlike the American players, all right, these ladies have federations and coaches and trainers and sponsors who give them a chunk of money every year to represent their brand. They get to do this. You know, the Americans, we kind of get the short end of the stick in the pool world. So we don't get the opportunity to just train, you know, 7, 8, 9 hours a day.
No, absolutely not.
If we did, we'd be homeless because nobody's going to give us money to do that.
Yeah. It's rare. We'll put it that way. From a volume perspective, like obviously we can name some players that don't need that. You know, they're doing well enough. You know what I'm saying? Their sponsors treat them well, things like that. Like the hardest part with sponsorship sometimes now is like, oh, we'll give you equipment. I have equipment.
I have equipment. I need moolah.
But I get it from a business perspective too.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like,
What do we bring to the table for them as well, right?
Correct.
I mean, you have to represent the brand and what they stand for. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the score is 4-2. Sakura had a nice run there with a great break to start. Hanyu will be breaking next. This is a race to 8. A side too, so neither of these ladies will be eliminated from the event. Just one will be taking a scenic route, and the other ones, you know, she hopped the train. The flipperdoos are not broken. They just updated. The score is 4-2. They're using a digital tablet. for scoring, but in the room, you know, the people around the room want to see the score line, so we do have some flipperdoos set up for them, so that the people in the building can see the score lines.
Is that the professional name, flipperdoos?
No, you don't. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna tell the story one more time today, and then I'm not gonna tell it anymore. Um, so the scorekeepers with the numbers that you flip. Okay, so Moonlighting Billiards made some, and they made those flipperdoos, the scorekeepers, for the Felt Billiards event because they were a sponsor. And on Sunday, I just start to run out of energy, and my brain gets kind of messed up by Sunday from talking about pool so much. So I start making up words for things, and I started calling the scorekeepers flipperdoos because I couldn't remember what they were called.
Oh, the actual scorekeeper?
Yeah. And so, no, Moonlighting now makes them and calls them their score flipperdoos, and they have my logo on them.
That's amazing. I
Yeah,
was going to
super
say, do you
cool.
get royalties?
I don't know about royalties, but it's cool just to have my logo on them. So, wow, look at this break.
No, she actually just shot a combo and made it.
Oh, I missed the combo because we were flipperdoing.
Sorry, everybody.
My bad.
She made the 2-4 combo,
And this is what
and
she
it
was left
rattled
with.
in the pocket, so she didn't hit it perfect. Fine. I was still great. It was a great shot, actually. I think that's why the two didn't go where she was predicting. You just tappy, put the cue ball on the rail.
I mean, if
It's a curling move.
Yeah. Just put the cue into the 7.
Tappy.
Little tap tappy. If she drops down to her one knee and starts sliding across the floor, I'm gonna be like, what? All right, so it looks like that's probably what she's doing. I don't know if she can do anything else, really. I wonder if she can maybe bring the cue ball around. Yeah, great call, Kelly. Oh, no. Stop, ball. I don't know that she helped herself there. I think Sikora may have a look at this ball. Actually, I'm almost
Might be
positive
able to
she
cut
does.
inside. I don't think she can go down table. From my view over here.
Sure.
But
Kelly's
I'm
sitting in the
old and
window
blind
looking
and
at the
don't have my
table.
glasses on, so there's limitations here.
Glasses are for reading, not for pool. All right, so I'm pretty sure she's got to look at this. She's going to go ahead. I think she can just roll it in the side pocket. I mean, if she hits it with some pace to draw it to the rail and back, that's pretty sporty.
That's, yeah.
Great shot.
That was such a good shot.
It was a really good shot. Kelly and I are fangirling over all these great shots, right?
I bow before thee.
So I don't know if you guys remember when during COVID we did the virtual events, and Kelly was like my favorite commentator of virtual events because she was so much fun. So much fun. Her and Scott Quimby like made my whole day during COVID when we had those virtuals.
Yeah, we had so much fun. We forgot we were watching pool. Sometimes we just tell stories.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that we were all so far away from each other and locked down, and it was just a great way for us to connect.
Even if it's just for us.
Yeah, and it really was just for us. I mean, great, the fans got to watch, but how much fun did we really have? It was, win or lose, it was just phenomenal. So much fun.
Though I gotta tell you, the ghost is a jerk.
Oh yeah, Ghost is brutal. He's not nice. It'll humble ya, that's for sure. All right, so Sakura making good work of this misplaced safety by Han Yu. Han looks very chill. She's just like sitting there, very relaxed. She's probably working on breathing, trying to stay focused. You know, it's hard. I'm sure. I don't know that these ladies are familiar with the level of noise that happens in a pool room like this, but
These things are cute.
it's sweet, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
It is.
Oh, you don't have the bios to know who they're sponsored.
Nope, somebody took them from me. Normally I am on it.
That's one of my favorite shots. Power follow. Just love it. I don't know. I'm weird.
That's not weird.
Most people like drawing. I mean, I like drawing.
All right, with no movement whatsoever. Fantastic out by Sakura. Bringing back one of those racks. The score is 4-3. Still in Hanyu's favor, but the missed opportunity, the poor safety by Hanyu allowed Sakura to get back up there and get out on that rack. Hanyu will be racking, and Sakura will have a chance to tie it up with this next rack. Oh, I was going to check the scores in the room, and I missed the bus.
You can pull them up on my phone.
All right, guys. So, let's see what we got. If I can make this any bigger so I can see. Probably not. Nope. I'm trying to make it bigger so I can read it, but it's not working.
Do you want to just scroll on my phone?
Kelly and I are having a moment in here. She's like, here, just have my phone.
Combined, we make one person.
All right, guys. So it looks like Pearl Chiang is up 4-1 over Wan Ling Wang. Kelly Fisher is taking a 6-2 lead over Pamela Kelly. Ashley Benoit has tied it up with Zataba. Current scores are 3-3. Wei Tzu-Chien 5-4 over Chezka. Pia Filler strong lead 4-1 over Alexander Kulikova. Kaylee McIntosh and Sofia Mast are tied at 3. Brianna Miller 3-2 over Feflova Steyer, but she was 3-0 up on her, so Feffy's making a run back.
Oh,
Hanyu 4. Oops, that's our match.
that's our match.
Never mind.
Give it back.
Okay, I'm not allowed to play with the phone anymore. Kelly's taking away all the things. All right, so what happened? Did she miss the one?
Yeah, she just overcut it a little bit.
It's crazy how one little mistake, you'll just feel it. You'll be like, oh, that was bad. Hopefully it doesn't cost her a few racks, because it will be Hanyu's break next. See if she can get through this one.
Yeah, the 3 to the 4 is the only
It's
mover.
It's amazing how much work you can see that these ladies have put into the 9 on the spot break.
Is the 9 on the spot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
We
didn't
switched
know
that
that.
last season.
Oh, then I did know that from watching the streams. I
You
just
did.
chose not to recall. Because we'll talk about me being old again.
Yeah,
Fine.
it's amazing how we just, retain what we want to.
Why are we in this room? That's my favorite. Walk into a room. Uh-oh. Why am I here?
It's so true, though.
Which angle she had? No, just draw it back straight.
I think, let's see. Oh, yeah, see. So we're going to put a stroke on this one.
Oh, short
Whoa, whoa,
side?
whoa, 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 whoa.
You
Oh,
think she
boy.
meant to go short side?
I don't think so. I think she meant for it to kind of die off. I don't think she intended
And
to
then
get
have
that close to it.
Cut to go down center table.
Mm-hmm. I don't personally think she tried to go short side there. I don't think she thought she had enough angle to get short side on it, but
This could be a great shot. If she
I thought she whiffed it.
did she? Oh my
No.
god.
I thought she whiffed it. I was like, no. Just kidding. Start again.
I mean, I'm not going to say I've never done that. I also whiffed once and fell on the table.
Oh, yeah. Yep. How about when you break and you lose your cue and it spears
Done
the
that.
top rail?
Done that.
Seen that happen.
Or it breaks up the rest of the the rack. Yeah, yeah. I don't need the cue ball to break this rack.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use
I'm
my
gonna use my whole
whole
cue.
cue.
Oh, it's so funny. And that stuff does happen.
Oh. Not too much of it.
Yeah, she's gonna allow Sakura to tie this matchup. She's gonna have to figure out how to minimize some of those small mistakes, those small errors.
Got a minute?
Yeah. What she said.
I don't know if you said it wrong or if I heard it wrong.
Minimalize.
Minimalize.
Minimal.
Oh, too many syllables
Minimalize?
for me.
Yeah,
right
that's a
now.
lot. All right. Don't forget, guys, to share, like, and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button if you could. Although it doesn't cost you anything, it's priceless for us because we use those analytics to approach sponsors and show that we have a fan base, and that's what allows us to continue to bring you guys free content. Always to bring you the free content. That's always our goal. As long as we have a product and the sponsors will get behind, we're going to be able to continue to provide that for you. So please take just a second to do all those things. All right, so although steep, the 6 is on the top side of the side pocket, so she's got a good opportunity here. She's got to pocket this 5. Well done.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, what a good look. Really, just a little stun. Stop shot, let the angle just kind of stun it over tiny bit. No big deal whatsoever. I mean, even I feel good I could make that one.
Me too. Me too.
All right, so and with this 9 ball, Sakura's going to tie this match up. It's going to be a race to 4 from here, folks. Somebody really likes whatever they're seeing right now. There's one individual person out there clapping. I don't know that they were clapping for this match, though. I think they might have been clapping for another one.
I think it was Ashley Rice.
Oh, all right.
Hey, girl.
Right? All right. All right, so Ashley Benoit, Kristina Tkach, 4-4.
Ooh.
Brianna Miller still 3-2 over Fefalova. Sofia Mast has taken the lead 4-3 over Kaylee McIntosh. Wei still 5-4 with Chezka Centeno. Kelly Fisher's on the hill 7-2 over Pam Kelly. So still lots of pool happening around the room. This is the A side matchup. Oh, Hanyu has taken her break. So why don't we do that? Let's see. What table was Wei and Chezka on? There you go, guys. Kelly and I are going to mute the mic for just a second. You guys enjoy this, and we'll be back with you as soon as the feature table's back in action. All right, guys, we're back in action. Let's get acclimated with what's happening in this match. It is 4-4. This is a race to 4 for both of these ladies from this point on. And I do believe she did pocket a ball, but she didn't make a one in the side. But this is always a tough shot where she's at from here. The one, you know, she can make the one, and it's tough. It's long, but getting position on the two is going to be difficult. I think Kelly might be back. She's coming back. How many times did you get stopped between here and the restroom?
But when was Kelly Fisher so?
Yeah, you gotta stop and talk to Kel. She looks great, don't she?
She looks awesome.
She looks great. Oh, so she overcut that ball, trying to get position on the two. All right, so she is this particular shot. With that shot, she's completely lost control of the rack, in my opinion. We'll see. Sakura may opt to play a safety.
Yeah, it's makeable, but the shape is, she'll be running into those balls, at least is what it looks like from here.
Sure. They are on a mandatory 40-second shot clock with 1 40-second extension per rack. They do get 60 seconds after the break. All right, so she played the cue off the pink. I do not mind that. What a well-played shot.
Take that, Kelly.
That's what you
Back
get
to
for
your
calling.
retirement home.
Yeah. That's fair. All right, so she's got one more really good shot to make here. If she does that, I like her odds in the rack. If she can get through this two ball. I mean, there's a lot of distance here, and we know how daunting these shots can be in the moment. Oh, wow, so controlled. Well played.
Does 7 go past the 9? It does, right?
I do believe so. That's why I said I really think that I really think that she's sitting in a good position here. Wow. I don't believe in the commentator's curse, so.
I do.
Oh, I do not, just so we're clear.
I mean, they can't hear us.
They
so.
can't, yeah, they have no clue what we're talking about here. Actually, Sakura probably doesn't need an interpreter, but Han might to catch me. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. Jeanette Lee was back in this event. She took, I'm pretty sure she took a tough loss to Amber Chen in the last round. So I know the crowd was really, really, really grateful to have her here, and they gave her a nice, you know, congratulatory, like, applause and thanks for coming back. All those things. You know, the people really, really were happy to see Jeanette Lee playing pool again.
She's still in the building.
Is she still hanging out?
Mm-hmm.
She's had some of her merchandise over in the corner. Wow, what's going on here? She's got away with this. I mean, even look at the shot. She missed the shot. Look at her cue ball. She wasn't in good position onto the 6, so something is definitely unsettling for Hanyu. Hi, Kane. Thanks for tuning in. I have got Kelly Kavanaugh in the booth with me former WPBA rock star.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
yeah, it gets better every time I
Off
say
the
it. I'm
table.
coming with it. I'm getting it off the table. All right. But we're really glad to see her. She lives in Florida, so she made the trip to come visit us.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, and it's gonna get the weird bump and
That's
set
it.
up. Yeah, good effort though. I mean,
Oh,
she had a
harder
kick
that
at
way
it,
gone.
so yeah, she had a kick at it, so she, it's good effort. Get a little fortunate would have been nice. I'm sure she would have loved it, but
Also, now the 7 doesn't go by the 9.
now the 7 doesn't. Yeah. I just wonder how much, and I say this again because I really believe this might be a key factor in what's happening right now. I wonder how much the activity and noise in the room is affecting these players because they're just not used to that style of play. This late night, loud music, people dancing around, having a great time, kind of atmosphere. Most of the pro events that they play in are very structured and quiet. And,
Yeah.
spectators are roped off so they can't be near you. Here, everybody's in your face, in your business.
Well, on this table, at least you have some separation. On the
Sure.
outside tables, you've got people playing quite near
Oh,
to
yeah,
you.
they're very close.
But there's quite a few people watching. Like I can see the Wei Chezka match right now.
Mm-hmm. What are they, 4 or 5 deep off that table?
Yeah, and actually, the other side of the room is pretty busy too. People watching.
Yeah.
I don't know who's over there. Oh, this looks good. Ooh,
Wow.
great shot.
Oh, so well.
Side or corner?
Yeah, so there is no earbuds allowed during competition. They can use them to warm up, to get focused and get settled. But during the match, no earbuds. Alright, so she's cutting this ball into the side pocket, tracking the cue ball up table, back down for the gate. Yeah, so nicely done there.
She has her own YouTube on pool?
Oh, maybe Sakura might. Not in English. No. All right, well done.
Great shot.
Hanyu is going to take this rack back with a little bit of back and forth action between the two ladies, which, really, you don't see a lot of that. Most of the time, it's a break and run fest, or if someone breaks dry, the other one runs out. So, score is going to be 5-4 in Hanyu's favor. Sakura will be breaking. All right, I kind of am nosy. I want to know what's going on in the other room, the rest of the room.
Me too.
All right, so Lateva's up 5-4 over Benoit, so they've got some back and forth stuff happening. Looks like Brianna and Margaret, they must be in a safety battle because the scoreline's been the same for a minute.
Mm.
All right.
Or they're
Sofia
on a
Mast.
break.
Yeah, same thing. But Chezka has taken the lead over Wei 6-5. Most of that match she's been trailing. Pia's up 5-1 over Alexandra. And of course, Pearl, Chiang, and Wan Ling Wang. Chiang, Pearl, is up 5-2. So we're back in action on the feature table. Sakura Maramatsu to break.
Oh, that timing again, Lonnie.
Yeah, I'm pretty quick at it. I like it too because now I've gotten to where I use people's nicknames and I can do all the spiels along the way. But it's taken me quite a few years to get good at that.
I'd have to have everything written down.
I wish, Kane, that I could switch to Ashley Benoit's match, but I only have a couple tables. I have Kaylee. I have the feature table. I have Kaylee McIntosh and Sofia Mast table, which is table number 3. I also have access to table 21, which is where Chezka and Wei Wei are playing. So those are the only tables that I have access to right now. I'll do my best to keep you updated on the score. Ashley's had a couple nice events here as of recent. She's definitely making a push, but what I love about Ashley is that she's always in the grease. She's always doing something. Always playing in the tournament. Always on the table practicing. And she's got a lot of heart,
Yep.
that one. Lefty, it's a lefty thing, I think.
I gotta watch those lefties, man.
Lefties are dangerous.
Savannah lost on the B side to Kristina Tkach earlier today.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Kane. Latava is streaming her match on her YouTube channel. So if you go to KZ's YouTube channel, you'll be able to watch Ashley Benoit. But don't turn this one off. Just turn that one on something else. Yeah, that's the rule around here. All right, so she's staring down the barrel of a combination here. 3-6. She's got to be mindful of where the 3's going to go after contact. All right, she needs it. Oh, she needs it to go or the cue ball to go. One of the two. All right, I feel like that purple 5 ball is about to get real friendly with the cue. Possible. She could also use the 7. Oh, thanks, Kane.
Hit it hard enough.
Oh, man, she just didn't get it there.
She's on the perfect line, though. So close.
Yeah, she could just see. She's like, really? Could you not just hit that ball firmer? Thanks, Kane. I'm gonna believe you. I choose to live in my own bubble, and it's okay. Everyone's welcome if they want.
I'm like, what are you talking about reading? So
I'm
I'm
reading
learning
the
this.
stream. I'm reading the chat. I'm starting to get spacey because it's getting late at night. I've been here since 10 o'clock this morning. Well, actually 9:30. Oh. Oh. But she's gone away with it. And actually, to be fair, she never really had a good opportunity with that shot anyway. She was always going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, not to be able to get on the next ball at least, or a good look.
Right. Aw, Kane. Thanks, bud. All right, so there's a kick safety here. There is a kick safety potential shot. She'll come to the top short rail. She's going to kick at the 3. She's going to try to get that 3 to hit the right long rail and then the cue to stick up on top of that 9. Let's see if she can get it there. She's awkward. She's cueing over the 4. All right.
Good shot.
Pretty good. Even if she didn't quit the cue ball to track forward at all, she still hit the shot beautifully.
Well, and you're getting the 3 down by that 4 and 5. Classic.
What's up, classics?
Does that say toilet?
Dave, are you in the bathroom right now? Oh boy. All right, so Sakura's trying to figure this out. She's like, do I go 2 rails underneath it? Can she go 2 rails underneath it? Like, can she only go at it with 1 rail? We know she can go at it from the left long rail. Oh, fallen hand. All right, so what a successful safety Han Yu just played there, putting Sakura in a definite bind. Guys, I want to let y'all know, it sounds like Chezka has defeated Wei Tzu-Chien, advancing. Wei Tzu-Chien is not out of the event. She's just going to, she's going to the B-side. So the B-side's going to be real mad.
The B-sides having a hard time.
Oh,
Kristina Tkach went in their first round.
Yeah, first round. It's crazy.
That's usually whenever that happened when I was in events, it was always coming to me.
You were always getting
It
the
was
number
always
one
me.
seed. Yeah. You're like, if the number one seeded player loses, I'm getting her.
I remember telling Jennifer Chen one year, I said, "What are you doing here?
How did you get here?
You're not supposed to be here yet.
Who do I need to take care of?
What
about
happened?" They spike your drink.
this? But it does happen,
It happens.
It does happen. All right, so looks like Hanyu's got a good opportunity here to extend her lead. She just needs to stay solid, stay down over the shots, pocket the balls, take full advantage of the mistakes, and let's get to work. So there was a question about whether or not we do a seeded or a random draw. So we are seeded. 1 through 32 in a 64 field is seeded. And then the 33 through 64 get randomly drawn in. So, there's really no guarantee. Like, say you come in ranked 64, that doesn't mean you're drawing number one first. They're random how they get drawn into us. But 1 through 32 are seeded. When we play in a 48 field bracket, 1 through 16 get a second round draw. So they get seeded into the second round. 16 through 32 will come in first, seeded, and then random. The bottom 16 will get drawn into us, and then from 1 through 16 draw into the second round. So there's different ways that they do it, depending on the amount of players, per the event. But all right, there you have it. Hanyu taking that rack. She's 6-4 over Sakura Muramatsu and breaking. And I'm just curious, what is happening out there?
Ooh, Pia just hung a ball.
Oh no. Well, she's up 6-1 over Gulikova. Gulikova is a classic sponsored player as well. Brianna Miller and Margaret, I don't know. Are they just not scoring? What's going on? Why is the score still 4-3? I'm so confused by that scoreline because both of those ladies play pretty quick.
But it'd be weird for them to be marking it in the beginning and then stop.
Yeah,
unless their
I know.
tablet, maybe their tablet died.
Yeah, something. I doubt it. But Sofia Mast is up 6-4 over Kaylee McIntosh. And Ashley Benoit has taken the lead over KZ, guys. So for those of you that are Slash fans, she's doing work. It looks like Chezka defeated Wei 8-5. So back to the feature match. Hanyu to break. She is up 6-4. Looking to get on the hill with this break. The only seeded players are WPBA ranked players. If you don't play on the tour enough times to be ranked, then you come in unseeded. You have to play, and I think it's like 5 or 6 events for your points to stand as far as seeding is concerned. And of course, we're seeing more and more of that. Sounds like Chezka's wanting to be around more. We're pretty excited to have her. And maybe, just maybe, I'm hoping Hanyu makes some more appearances here at the WPBA. Your tour is only as strong as your players, and having the best players in the world, makes us pretty sporty. And if you look at by percentage, this is the strongest field we've probably ever had. Like, ever. It's pretty sporty.
Yeah, the last 6 months have been
pretty awesome. I mean, the
Maybe a
skill
year.
levels coming up. Well, and
the consistency.
yeah. Yeah, there's a, we're having more events. We're adding more and more money every time.
Right.
Up until this event, our highest added monies was $40,000. So Dave's like, you know what? I'm classic and I do it bigger than everybody else. I'm going to add $50,000 to that event.
Crazy.
So the numbers are just amazing. Every event this year is a minimum of $20,000 added. So, and we have 8 events this year. So thank you to all the sponsors and the promoters for believing in our product because, as you can see, it's worth believing in. And if you could be in the room right now and see all the people in this room, we have grown just so much. It's pretty amazing. Oh, thanks, Wolfman. Thank you for watching. All right, so she's stretched out. She's got her extension and she's still stretched out. So she's probably going to go for the bridge. Absolutely. The B side of this event is just straight treacherous.
So is the A side.
I mean, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
You're just walking through fire. All right, so
Yeah,
let's...
but that makes everybody better.
Absolutely. So Kristina Tkach will play Kennedy Myman next tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow. Veronique Menard will play Amber Chen. Chieh Yu Chou, sorry about that. Rita Cho will be playing Rachel Lang. Jasmin Ouschan will be playing Dawn Hopkins on the TV table. That's at noon tomorrow. Charuko will be playing Brittany Bryant, Battle of the Besties. Joanne Mason Parker will be playing Caroline Powell. Emily Duddy will be playing Sylviana Liu. And Bean Hung will be playing Soledad Ayala. So those are our noon matchups. I'm pretty excited because tomorrow I'm going to get
the B side?
That's the B side. So tomorrow I'm excited because I'm going to get to eat breakfast. Which is like fabulous.
You're so needy.
I am very needy. Who else would want to suffer and, sacrifice their meals, their sleep, all of this just to bring everybody at home all this fantastic pool.
And we appreciate it.
Thank you. I wish I could do more. I really like to clone myself. I think that would be fabulous.
As would I, but I would like one to sleep.
One more for nap time. You know what? Yes, we have a 9 o'clock round. Actually, I don't think that they have been, I think they're waiting to see what the playout is before they tell us who they're putting on the feature table. But we do have a 9 o'clock round. One more round tonight.
Yeah, I was telling Kelly, I'm like, don't leave yet. I want to talk to you. She goes, I play at 9. I'm like, never mind. I'll see you later.
I'll be back.
Ooh. Think she was trying to bump into that or just hit it too firm? That had to be she just hit. Why would you want to bump into that?
Yeah, I think it was accidental. There was a question in the chat about what did the pool halls get out of it? Well, I mean, if you could see the amount of people in the room right now.
That might be buying food and beverages.
Yeah, like all the food and beverages. I mean, no. And some pool rooms choose to charge at the door. Some don't. Like this place, they got the doors wide open. Every event is a little different. Of course, that's up to the promoter in the event, the pool room that's putting it on. But the added money isn't always just from the pool room. Like this particular event, it is. But sometimes it's a collaboration of 4 sponsors, 5 sponsors that got together to add the money. And sometimes it's purely because who wouldn't want 64 of the most fabulous women in pool, not, just wandering around your pool room for 3-4 days. I mean, Who wouldn't like that?
Oh, and the exposure from all the advertising.
Absolutely. All right, Han Yu has made it to the hill, ladies and gentlemen. She is up 7-4 over Sakura Miramatsu. All right, guys, so the powers that be let me know that our next feature match is going to be Chezka Centeno versus the winner of Kristina Tkach and Ashley Benoit. So for those of you guys that I know Kane's out there, he'll be too excited. But if Ashley defeats Kristina Tkach, she'll be playing Chezka Centeno, probably the fastest woman in pool, up next on the feature table. That's at 9 o'clock. It could be a very fast match. All right, so she does pocket the 1 in the side. She's got a steep cut, a back cut on the 2. It does lead her right into the 3. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, the winner of Benoit and Zlateva will play Chezka Centeno on the feature table next.
I'm trying to see if she can get up, has the angle to play draw on this to pull it over. Or you're not looking.
I'm working on the bracket right now. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you're good. But she does have room. Lovely. Lovely, darling. Getting to this 4B. It looks a little tricky. I can't see what, from where we're sitting, exactly the angle she has for the 3 in the side. She can pull it on the left side of that 9 ball, or if she's got to draw it all the way back. Stun it over to the rail, perhaps? Oh, man. I need a better camera. Don't tell Lonnie. She stepped out. Don't tell her I said that. Shh. Still a little tricky to hold for this 5 ball. She might be able to spin it to bump the 9, but that'll still leave a bit of a cut on the 5. To play safe. Let's see what she does. Definitely going to cut it. She did try to bump into the 9. That's all right, though. Just cut this. Piece of cake. For her, maybe. Actually, if she can make this, she can just go straight up and down the table, get perfect on the 6, and be out. Turn a tough rack into a not as tough rack. Oh, man. Oh. Tell me she... I need more angles, and I don't know how to use the computer. I think she can get to this, if not rail first. That will change how she plays it. If she draws it back or comes around. Oh, don't get too close to your work. All right. On the hill. Let's see here. Mostly straight. Should be pretty. You definitely want to stay on the right side of the 7 ball. Might just stop it right there. Unless she wants to pull it from the side rail. I feel like y'all are listening to my brain right now. Okay, go forward. Play 2 rails, shoot A in the side. Go 3 rails. So many options, Lonnie. I told them that they're listening to my brain. I'm like, well, you could do this. You could do that.
Well, that's exactly what people want, right? They want to hear all the things. I mean, if you just said what they can see, it would be no fun. I mean, they can see what she's doing.
I think she just tried to leave that bang on the side, but now it's probably straight. Is she going to the side?
She could just roll it in. She could also take it up table and one reel it out to the center.
That's what I would have done. Bigger pocket from
Absolutely.
that. I said I need more cameras and I don't know how to use the computer.
Yeah, she doesn't know, but these are our views right here.
I'm scared to touch anything.
Yeah, just happy clicking. All right, everyone. So, Han Yu has defeated Sakura Muramatsu. The score is 8-4. What a great match for Han Yu. She was actually like kind of struggling in the beginning. I felt like
Yeah,
just pull it in a few times.
Yeah, the breaks were weird. Like one wasn't going in the side. Like they were flying, but it wasn't like leaving the perfect outs.
No,
Anyway.
so it was awkward. So here's some of the other matches going on around the room. We got Zataba and Benoit. Benoit is on the hill over Zataba. The winner of that match will be playing Chezka Centeno at 9 o'clock on the feature table. So stay tuned. We've got another great match coming for you guys. Margarita and Brianna. Brianna's 6-4 over Margaret. Sofia Mast is on the hill over her roadie, Kaylee McIntosh. Pia Filler also on the hill over Classics Alexander Gulikova. It looks like Pearl Chiang is up 6-4 over Wan Ling. And then, of course, our feature matchup was winning with Han Yu. So congratulations to her. I'm going to see what tables do I have. I have a table 3. What table 3? Is there still a match? There is still a match, guys. Sofia Mast is on the hill. I'm wondering, well, she's about to win this match. Look at that. What kind of timing do we got?
That was beautiful.
Perfect timing. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and there's not another match for me to give you right now because they're in between rounds. So I'll go ahead and put you guys, I'm going to throw a couple commercials. That sounded like I swore. I did not swear. I just stuttered.
I cannot respond to that.
All right. I'll throw a couple commercials, guys. And then I'll just throw a graphic up and maybe you can see some of the ladies when they come into the arena to warm up. But we'll be back in a half hour's time to bring you the Chezka Centeno versus whether or not it's Benoit or Zlateva. But we're going to have a great match regardless at 9 o'clock p.m. here at the Classic Billiards Players Championship produced by the WPBA. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond. I am the voice of the WPBA, and I am so grateful to Miss Kelly Cavanaugh for joining us for that match.
I had a great time. Thank you.
All right. So, guys, we'll see you soon. Enjoy the rest of the show. I'm going to throw up some music, play a few commercials, enjoy, and we'll be back in action shortly.
Digital Pool is the ultimate app for billiards enthusiasts, tournament directors, and league operators. Digital Pool enables world-class billiards events by using innovative technology to enhance and streamline the experience at every angle. Experience features like live scoring, text notifications, table assignments, real-time match updates, automatic reporting the Fargo rating, player stats and profiles, live streaming overlays, online player registration, and digital payment tracking. Enjoy all this and more by signing up for your free account at digitalpool.com.
All right, what's happening, folks? Just stomping in to let you guys know they're doing player announcements as we speak. I'm going to run a little intro, you guys, and we're going to get right down to it. So thanks for tuning in. You're watching the WPBA Classic Billiards Players Championship here in Lauderhill, Florida. All right, how's everybody doing? My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond. You are watching WPBA Billiards on YouTube. We've got a fantastic matchup waiting for you. This is an A-side match between Chezka Centeno and Kristina Zataba. We call her the Slayer. So much action happening at this event. We're going to just kind of touch base on all the different matches that are going on around the room. We will check in on the scores throughout the room. So we've got a Wan Ling Wang, sorry about that, guys. It's getting late. Kelly Fisher, Kristina Tkach, and Chezka Centeno. So these are your final 8 on the A side. Pia Filler versus the Pink Dagger, Sofia Mast. And then Brianna Miller playing Han Yu. So these matches are, these ladies are guaranteed 9th through 12th with a little ways left to go. But after tonight, we'll have our final 4 on the A side decided. We're going to wait for Dean Raisler, the president of the WPBA, to finish the player announcements. We are at Classic Billiards here in Lauderhill, Florida. The room is packed. It's a packed house. Brianna Miller is a Classic sponsored player, so every time they do her announcements, it is loud up in here, folks. Every rack she wins, it's loud. So be prepared. We've got some great matches still going on. We'll keep you posted on those scores. We're going to wait for the player announcements to finish. So here's a little intro about Classic Billiards. And remember, you're watching the gold standard in professional pool. This is the WPBA. So they're doing the player announcements, and of course, those of you who have not seen much of Chezka Centeno, she's kind of mythical, right, to the American fans. But this young lady is absolutely phenomenal. It's been fun watching her play throughout the event. She has had some tight matches on her path through this event. She, let's see where she started. Yeah, the fans are loving her, boy. They're doing her announcements now. So Jasmin Ouschan was her first draw. She defeated her 8-2. Then she played Brittany Bryant. Brittany gave her biggest contest 8-6. Wei Tzu-Chien was next, and Chezka defeated her an 8-5 score. All right, the ladies are going to be lagging. Here's a good look at the overhead. All right, so Chezka has won the lag. Let's talk about the match rules here for this event. They're going to lag for the first break, which you've just seen. It's an alternate break format thereafter. The 9-ball is on the spot. They are using a template rack. No break box, so anything behind the kitchen. Opponents are going to rack. 3 consecutive fouls is a loss of game, and this is cue ball fouls only. All right, this is race to 8. Kristina Tkach has had a pretty sporty run through this event as well. She defeated Elise Q 8-5, then Angela Janik 8-1. Then she had a nail biter against Slash Ashley Benoit 8-7 last round to land her in this final 8 position. So Chezka Centeno to break. They call her Flash. And if it's up to her, you're going to see it. You're going to see why they call her that. It's very uncommon in women's pool that you see someone play at the pace that she does, but it's also refreshing, if you ask me. Yeah, so the opponent rack rule came about, I think like, I don't know, 3, 4, maybe 5 events ago. It was something the ladies on tour voted on. It's just to kind of stop some of the pattern racking, and we're using a template rack, so there's no reason everyone shouldn't be able to give the same rack that you would give to yourself, correct? So they are allowed to check it. All right, so a little safety play action from Chezka. Got a little out of line getting onto that 3, so I do believe that the Slayer can see this 3 ball. There's a good look at her view of the 3 ball. So for those of you guys who would like to see a fantastic match that Chezka has played in, go check out on our YouTube channel the Women's World 8-Ball Championships, the final between her and Jasmin Ouschan. One of the best 8-ball matches I've ever seen. They went right down to the last ball on the wire, like hill. And that's the 8-ball that Jasmin made. It's insane. So talented, these ladies. The game is in a beautiful place. All right, so she misses the 3. She definitely made a real effort at it. And so the Slayer, she's got to settle in. I don't know what her track record is, if she's crossed Chezka too many times. But she's got a real opportunity here. Oh, boy. She's not going to be happy about that. And Chezka's going to take full advantage. Wow, look at that strike all the way through that shot. Now let's be clear, ladies and gentlemen, they are shooting on 4.5 standard pockets. Table plays a little tight for a standard pocketed table, but I think that has something to do with the air conditioner vents that blow down right on top of it. Just my opinion. I don't know if I'm right or not. But this table does play a little different than the other tables in the room, and both of these ladies have been playing on outside tables through a major portion of this event. So we'll see. I'm sure Chezka will have no problem at all. But Kristina missing that 3 could be costly. All right, rack number 1 goes to the flash. Zataba should be breaking next. So some other matches going on around the room, and we'll just talk about what's happening while Chezka's racking. Pia Filler and Sofia Mast. It's a good matchup. And then, of course, Wang and Kelly Fisher. That's another great match. Brianna Miller is making a fantastic showing. She just had a great match against Margarita Fepalova-Steyer, winning that match. And then, of course, our feature match right here. So we'll check into the other matches going on around the room. Check their score lines as we go. I think I have access to table 21. So I might pop over and see what's going on that match. Oh, they don't even have anyone on 21. They've allowed the fans to sit around that table, so I can't really get to that one. But we'll keep you updated on the score. Looks like Han Yu took rack number 1 in her matchup. All right, so she has made a ball on the break. These are 9-foot tables. All right, nice touch by this layer. Came up a little short and positionally. Probably play a bit of a containing safety. I think the trick, I mean, because I'm sure that Chezka's speed can be a little daunting for another player. But I think you just have to stay within what you do, right? Like you have to stay within yourself. So make decisions the same way that you would make decisions against any other player. And I think that's why Brittany Bryant was, had a really good match against Chezka, with an 8-6 score line. And I would say that's because Brittany stayed within her skill set. Like, she didn't try to change her pace of play. She didn't allow Chezka to change her pace of play. She's very smart like that. And so I think that's the key to success against a player like Chezka, is you have to just stay within yourself. All right, so she's kicking. She's going to kick one rail. Try to get that 2 down here on this short rail. Oh, just a tad more pace and she'd have been golden on that shot. Jump cues are allowed. All right, so Chezka's let that safety leak. I do think the 4 goes past the 6 in the corner. Actually, I'm positive it does. We're using the Aramith black balls, so it's the pink 4 and the purple 5. All right, 2 rails out. Nice little draw stroke off this 4 to get in line for the 5. 6 is nice. 7 does go in the side pocket. So Kristina's got a good opportunity here. She's got to just settle in. Yeah, you see her. I don't know how familiar she is or how many times she's played Chezka, but she's got to just stay within her own rhythm, her own pace around the table. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, how many times have you been playing in a league match or something and you're playing a better player and someone just tells you, hey, just do what you do, you know, do your thing. That is so true on so many levels. When you're at the table, you are the master of all things. And you have to remind yourself of that. And you don't have any control over anything but what you're doing. So I like this. Kristina's taking her time. They are on a mandatory 40-second shot clock with 40-second extension per rack and a 60 seconds after the break. I like that. Kristina watched it go all the way through. Zataba is a lefty. Oh, well, thanks, Dave. The flamingos, that's Jerry. Jerry is, if you look around the walls of Classic Billiards, Jerry's everywhere. Jerry is the flamingo. He's a mascot here at Classic Billiards. You know, the flag might just look funny, but it's green. So, it's got the green stripe. We don't do that anyway. That's on Digital Pool. Just so you guys know. Yeah. If someone was asking about Kristina's flag, I'm like, to be honest, the scoreboard comes from Digital Pool. It's an overlay for this live stream. So I just basically pull it out of their system and put it on the stream for the scoring. Every time they change the score on the tablet, it will update on my screen for you guys at home. So I don't control anything about the scoreboard except, you know, who we put it in. Frank Maialetti, board member here for the WPBA, also BSN owner and creator, as well as Fedor stream master. He builds the scoreboard for me. What do you guys think about the thrones here in the Classic Arena? They're cool, aren't they? There's a company in Brooklyn, New York that built those and shipped them to Dave Bartosiak, the owner. He is the gentleman in the graphic in the right-hand view of yours. At home, that's Dave Bartosiak. He's everywhere in pool right now. All right, so Zataba taking a rack down. The score is 1-1. As soon as they score it on their tablet, it will update on your screen. I might have to remind them. What is it with lefties? Is it a right brain, left brain thing? All right, so she's forcing through. I think she would have preferred to get a little more angle on that. I think the music in the room, the bass is making the camera do weird things. All right, little light on that. Maybe an extra stroke. She could have gone there, but she's fine. She's just going to cut it in. Cut it super thin. She'll miss the side pockets. All right, so she's force following through the shot. Getting, uh-oh. Oh, my. She may be point hooked. Maybe. If it is, it's slight. Wow, that's brutal. Little swervy swerve to pocket the 9. Just needs to roll it in. Oh, and she got it there. All right. So the score should be 2-1. Okay, I think Kristina fixed it. I don't think she remembered to score the tablet. It should update shortly. All right, and the score has updated, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 2-1, but this layer to break. She breaks in our left side view, which would be her right side. If you watch, she'll probably try to pinch the 1 towards the side pocket. Possibly make the 8 ball as well. It gets kicked, but the 2 ends up going in. She does miss the 1 in the side. And that may be intentional, depending on how the table plays, right? The ladies make adjustments on that. But the 1's always going to pinch towards the side pocket. With a 9 on the spot, that is the way they found is most successful. That is, Kristina's really going to get that part figured out. That's the second time that she's missed a very potable ball. All right, so Chezka's bringing out her extension. She's a Q-Tech sponsored player. Matter of fact, they were crucial in getting Chezka over here and playing in this event. So big shout out to Brett and his team. They were amazing. And we're so happy to have her here. I think it's a shame for her not to be here. Very excited about Han Yu as well playing here. I've been a big fan of hers for many years, and to have her over here in the U.S. playing in this $50,000 added ladies event is, I mean, just, I fangirled the whole time. I've been fangirling over Han Yu playing in this event. I mean, I was blessed. I was able to see Chezka play at the World Championships, and rest in peace. But I was able to call her finals match with Jasmin, with the late Mika Immonen. So I have some. I am familiar with Chezka a bit more. Right, look at that. So quick. All right, score is 3-1 after that miss on the one ball for the Slayer. And she'll be racking, so Chezka will be breaking. Let's just see what's going on. I mean, obviously this match is likely to play a lot quicker than the other matches in the room. Pink Dagger is taking a 2-1 lead over Pia Filler at the moment. Wang is up 2-1 over Kelly Fisher. Han Yu is up 2-0 over Brianna Miller, house favorite. And we're back in action. Chezka Centeno to break. She's breaking from the right side, which would be her left side. Oh, and she loses the rock. It's dark in there. It's one thing she wants to be mindful of when she gets to the, this deep into the event. The ladies in this this tournament, they'll take advantage of those mistakes. All right, so Kristina's got some work to do. All right, so she's using her extension. Like I said, Kristina just really needs, because she plays well enough. She just really needs to focus and do Kristina things, not Chezka things, Kristina things. Oh, all right. Wiped its feet a little bit, but she got her in there. And she needed the angle on the 3 anyway to get back across table for the pink 4. Pink 4, purple 5. I have to keep reminding myself that today. Oh, she struck that nicely as well. And this one got a little steep on her. Let's go to our left corner to kind of get a look at this shot. And obviously the overhead's going to be the best view of it, but it gives you a player perspective, in my opinion. She wants to play this a little bit. She's going to go all the way back and forth. Not necessarily opposed to that. She's just really making sure she doesn't have to decel at all in her stroke. I mean, the key to beating Chezka is just, making the shots. You don't want to give up anything easy because she's just going to make quick and light work of it. All right, so that was another good shot from Kristina. No, I didn't get to watch it, but they said in her match against Ashley Benoit that it was hill, and she made 3 fantastic shots to finish out the match. Ashley Benoit had been on the hill for a minute, and so when it got hill, Kristina really had to buckle down and get through it. So, heard she played phenomenal. And there you go, folks. Great rack from the Slayer. Score is 3-2. Look at what's going on around the room. Not much has changed. Looks like everybody's kind of still in that same score line. I mean, these ladies are playing a bit quicker probably than the ladies in the rest of the room. which Kristina's not a slow player anyway. Like, typically, you know, she plays within the shot clock, and that's plenty of time for her. You know, using extensions when necessary, but she uses her time wisely. She has a nice pace around the table. All right, so she's going to be cutting the 1 towards the side pocket. She wants the 2. Slow down. Give her a look. I think she's just fine. I'm not sure. She's looking like she may have to play this with a high ball and come under the pink ball to get to the 3. I mean, obviously, the draw stroke is not ideal. She may be able to play this with a ton of high right-hand spin. And really dig in underneath the pink. We'll see how she chooses. So she went to the bump off the pink. I'm not opposed to that. I just didn't really think she'd do it. Kind of saw it, thought about it, and thought, I don't know if she'll play the bump into the ball, but she did. Actually, Kristina is currently residing in Birmingham, Alabama. She is the ICB, Iron City Billiards, sponsored player. I'm not really sure about whether or not it's she's here on a visa or a green card, or if she's going after the green card, but she currently resides in Birmingham. All right, so a little bit shorter on that than I think she intended. I mean, here she just really needs to be accurate. These shots, you know, you really want to stun them, right? You want to stun it, force the cue ball to the right of our view. But with doing that, you have to be super accurate. So she may opt just to roll it forward and maybe take a bit more cut on the ball. Or get the cue past the 9. Yeah, that's always tricky because you really, instinctually, you want to fire that ball and stun it over. But you know that you risk missing the ball when you do that. All right, Chezka's going to take full advantage of that miss. Now floating forward on that 9 or that 8 would have guaranteed the make on the 8 ball, right? But she would have had to accept a bit tougher shot. Maybe not a lot of commitment in what she was doing, right? Sometimes when we're not committed and we're sitting in the middle of something, we end up making a poor decision. So commitment. It's always about the commitment to the shot. She was definitely not committed, and you know there was a couple different ways you could go about it, but none of them were ideal, right? So you guys all know what I've talked about when you maybe in your pool league or you're gambling with your local buddy, and you got a great shot. And you know if you hit it, you're gonna look like a rock star. But if you know the right way to hit it is probably just to pocket the ball and take a bit tougher shot. And you get stuck in the middle on your thoughts, and then you just get up and do something completely ridiculous. It's kind of what happens. Wow, a dry break. All right, so Kristina getting right to work. Let's go to our overhead and kind of check out the lay of the land. All right, she's all right here. She can back cut. Yeah, she can back cut this 3 into the pocket. She's going to swing the cue ball around likely. I don't think she'll try to hold it, but you know, these lefties, sometimes they do different things, so they do differently. Yeah, she tried to hold it. That's what I mean. A lot of times when I call a lefty being a righty for some reason, I don't know what it is, but left brain, right brain, not sure. Sometimes I call it wrong. Yeah, like my husband, he owned a trucking company for a lot of years, like a semi-trucking company, shipping, whatever. And, you know, you always hear him say, swing it, truck driver. And so sometimes I think that when I see a shot that I'm like, yeah, just swing it around. A lot of things in the way to swing it around, but, I mean, she should be able to maneuver that. She's a top female player in the world, one of the top players. All right, so some decisions need to be made here. If she plays this with a high right or left hand spin, the cue ball will go one rail and react forward. She may have just played that with just a tiny bit of left hand spin, so it came off and just, you know, got on the left side of the 7 per se. No, Classic Billiards is a pool room in Lauderhill, Florida. There was some questions about whether these tables were brought in for this event. No. Although this table is Kristina Tkach's practice table on a daily basis, this arena is where she practices every single day. This is her home pool room. Normally it's a 4-inch pocket. So I guess Diamond and Jason Sword and the folks over there brought in a top from Derby and changed out the top. So it's a 4.5 standard pocket for this event. And then after we leave on Monday, they're going to tear it back apart and put the top up for a 4-inch and add CPBA cloth. So the PLP event will be here next. So on diamonds, the rail and the wood on the outside, they're all one piece. So you have to literally remove the whole top side and then put a whole new top side. I didn't know that either. I actually learned that about, I don't know, about a year ago when I bought a diamond 9-foot one piece. I learned a lot. Yeah, they just play with standard pockets on tour. We have had events where we're playing on 4 1/4s. That's not a big deal. But, you know, with the ladies, you just kind of, you don't want to slow down the pace of play, right? And we have already switched to 9 on the spot, so they like to keep the pocket size standard. The chairs are not ours. Thank you, guys. They're not ours. They belong right here at Classic Billiards. This whole arena is classics. We're just having an event here. Wow. All right, that deserves some snaps. Although, she may have left the window through the 8-9. They are thrones. Yes, they're not chairs. Yeah, to be fair, I would agree. Someone in the chat made mention that the scoreline could actually be more like 6-1 and maybe even 5-2. If KZ hadn't missed a few shots, she actually has missed a couple shots in this match. But Chezka's tightening down now. So we're going to see a little back and forth action between these ladies. Thank you, Showtime. Thanks for the compliment. We are working really hard, and thank you. It is our WPBA's 50th anniversary. This is our 50th season as a professional tour. We are the longest standing professional tour in the world. Wow. Oh, it just sat in the jaws. Everybody's in the room watching, right? Oh, ooh. All right, so losing the rock a little on this shot. Chezka's going to go ahead and just keep trying to contain the shots. Once again, not really locking it down, but distance is her friend. Wow, this is going to be a good shot, ladies and gentlemen. Very well played. All right, so the Slayer, she is a Mez-sponsored player. She jumps with the air drive 3. She's very good with it. She's also sponsored by Ouschan, ICB, Kamui. Those are some of Kristina Zluteva's sponsors. Oh my goodness. So close. Ring around the rosies. All All right, so there's a couple different ways. If she doesn't want to decel, she can go all the way up and down, which is what she chose to do. An eyeball can get real big here real quick. Not sure. I think she's okay, though. Looks like she swerved around the 6 just a tiny bit. She left herself long in the 7. Shouldn't be much of a problem, though. Just bringing it back up table for the 8 in the lower right, or left, excuse me. All right, so Chezka taking one back with a little back and forth action between the two ladies and the bobble on the jump shot from this layer. She's up by 2. The flash, 5-3 and breaking. Let's see, while Kristina's racking it up. Pia and Sofia are tied up at 3s. Wang and Fisher tied up at 3s. Hanyu 6-0 over Brianna Miller. Man, tight matches everywhere except for the 1. Everybody seems to be on the same pace. Surprising with Chezka, but Kristina's been right in the thick of it in this match. A dry break from Chezka and a pretty fortunate roll there. All right, so they are using the perfect rack, the template made in Canada. But it looks like Kristina may be forced to push out here. I'm not sure that she can see any of this 1 ball. I'm pretty sure she's jailed up on the 6. Pretty close. So likely that she'll play a push, but she's got to make a decision as to where she's going to push. These ladies look so tiny, so itty bitty in their thrones. All right, so a good effort by Chezka, but just doesn't quite close it down. She kind of opens everything up, though, so if Kristina can pocket this 1, and I think she's got 3/4 of this pocket, top right corner, if she can make that ball, it's kind of natural to the 2. Really, she could be off and running, for sure. All right, great shot, great starter. All right, little bump. All right, a lot of confidence in Kristina. That's one thing I do like about Kristina Zataba. I think she's not in the conversation as often as she should be. She's got a fantastic work ethic. And she, she's in the business end of almost every event. So although I don't think she's in the conversation as often as she should be, I think she's gonna knock down some doors to make sure she is. And her confidence is fantastic. Like, she believes in her talent, and that's really what this sport is all the way about. You know, like if someone else isn't going to believe in you, right? Like you can't counter out just because she's playing Chezka. Kristina's world class as well. But the fact that she, you know, she has faith in her own talent and belief in that, I have a lot of respect for her because of that. Yeah. Kristina has definitely put in all the work and slowly but surely coming up the ranks and but I think that she's basically forced her way in. You know, I don't think she ever felt like she was, you know, in that conversation, but she's gonna make sure she gets in that conversation, and like I said, I have a lot of respect for that. Win or lose any match, she's pretty impressive. All right. So it's going to be a nice run for Kristina if she comes through these last two shots. All right, so always just about pocketing the ball. Couple pointers for everybody at home when you're on the 9 ball. Maybe instead of just focusing on making the ball, maybe give yourself somewhere positionally to put the cue ball. That gives you a little, it takes a little thought process out of just making the ball, right? Maybe say, I'm going to put the cue ball 2 rails right here. All right. Kristina Zataba taking one back. Score is 5-4 in favor of Centeno. And this layer, she's going to be breaking next. All right, Sofia Mast 4-3 over the killer filler. Kelly Fisher taking the lead 4-3 over Wang. Man, Han Yu on the hill over House Pro. Brianna Miller here at Classic Billiards. 7-0 on the hill. She must be putting on an absolute clinic because Brianna's been playing fantastic throughout this event. Of course, our feature matchup is 5-4. Oh, something just got dropped in the other half of the production room, and I about jumped out of my chair. Oh, you know what? I love the Coe brothers. I think they're fantastic. There was some conversation in the chat room about the Coe brothers. I mean, all of them. They're just all so talented. There's some serious talent in Taiwan, let me tell you. I mean, if you just think about it, you got Rita Cho, so Chieh Yu Chou, Wei Tzu-Chien. Man, just so much talent. All right, so she's got to look. She's got to back cut the 3, pass the 6 into the corner. And she's successful. Little bit tough here on the 5, getting from the pink to the purple. She may have to. Man, this is tough. I don't know if she can play this and come all the way around and get in the short side window. If she's got to try to get underneath it. Looks like she's digging in. She may be dragging it around the 7. Yeah, she is. Oh, that is not okay. That's not fun. Wow. That's brutal because she really, I mean, I think she had the right idea. Maybe the pace was off just a tiny bit. I think she was forcing the angle around, though. Maybe put a little outside spin on it, a little left-hand spin. Yeah, that one's a tough one. That one's definitely gonna hurt. To be fair, I feel as though she's been a part of almost all the racks in this match, which really means that she could potentially be ahead in this match without just a few small errors. All right, so Centeno making quick work. The Flash doing what the Flash does. Newly Q-Tech sponsored player. Just recently become a part of that family. All right, so the score is 6-4. Chezka Centeno in the lead over Kristina Zataba. And Centeno will be breaking. Although, to be honest, Chezka's broken dry a couple times in this match. I think Brianna may have gone on the board in her match, folks. The crowd went wild. So she's up she's down 7-1. Hanyu is on the hill. But I'm telling you, when you come to Classic, if you play one of their players, which they have 4 ladies on the Classic team, Alexandra Kulikova, Kristina Tkach, Brianna Miller, and Sandy Chiang. If you play one of them, you got to deal with the fans because they love their people. All right, this is an A-side matchup. Final 8 in this event are currently playing right now. Guaranteed 9th through 12th in this event. So all of these ladies are in the serious business end. And none of them will be out of the event. They're just going to have, some of them are going to have to take the scenic route. That's all. I think some of my most favorite tournament wins have been from the B side. All right, so she's going to drag draw this back above the 7. Yep. And quickly. Roll this forward. Now here I'm not sure if she'll drag draw this back out towards the center of the table or if she'll try to come across. Yeah, great shot. All right, and the 9 in the same pocket as that 7. With a stun stroke, score will be 7-4. Centeno on the hill. This is a race to 8. You see the number in the parentheses? That's always the race here at the WPBA. So it's pretty awesome. All right, so Kristina's going to take a quick break, guys. Let's see what I can get into. What can I get into? I mean, we can kind of look at the scores around the room. Looks like Chezka and Hanyu are the only 2 on the hill at the moment. The rest of the matches are tight. You got Kelly Fisher, 4-4 with Wan Ling. And then Sofia Mast. It's up 4-3 over Pia Filler. I will tell you that Pia does not feel well today. I think she's catching either something in her sinuses. I mean, I'm going through it too. You know, I thought we were doing pretty good. We came home from Derby and, you know, I was a little rough around the edges for a few days, but Pia, you know, she thought she played all right or felt all right. And then, I don't know if it's just us. Brett told me that Chezka's also got a little bit of a sore throat, so maybe there's just something going around. Maybe we're not used to, I don't know, the humidity, I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. I mean, Chezka should be fine with it, but travel sucks, but But we're all just a little rough around the edges, so this is a tough grind. We've all been here for a few days. There is yeah, I don't have a camera on any of the other tables. I'm not sure if we have any bonus streams up on our channel as well. Actually, let me see what I can come up with. Hold on just a second, guys. All right, so I just checked with Frank, the tech director here for the WPBA, and to see if he was on any other tables, and he said he is not. So this one, okay, there you go. Someone said that Sophia's got her stream up on her channel. So there's another match that you guys could watch if this one gets done. Kristina Zlateva's hoping that it will not, so stay tuned. You never know. This could be a hill thriller. Kristina's gonna grind, I promise you that. She's gonna do everything in her power to do so. There's no quitting that, young lady, I promise you that.
Yeah, I made that one well, template. Keep her on the screen.
Oh, wow. Good break. Here's a good look at the two. She's got to really stretch for it. She does have her extension. Like I said, she's a Mez sponsored player, so all of her equipment is Mez. All right, so a little awkward. She may, oh, I don't know about this. Like Chezka can see the two. I don't know if she'll clip any of this. If she clips the 6, she's trying to play the 6 into the 5. It's not a bad shot right there. Wow, what a great shot. Okay, well, you know what? I come from Michigan, and I only have to deal with pollen a few times a year. So if someone in the chat said the pollen count's really high, it's probably jacking us all up. We're a mess. Wow. Well, she's going to kick at this. Looks like she may have the window between the 7 and the 9. And she doesn't make it. The crowd's like in awe of that. Kristina says, I don't care. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to work this out. She's just like, All right. Well, that's one thing I do like about Kristina Zlateva, too, when I watch her play. Like, if you watch her, she raises her eyebrows a lot to be like, okay. Well, I got work to do. And actually, this is not bad. She's got a good opportunity here to try to take one of these racks back. I don't want to see her do anything too crazy. I think she just should just play pocket speed. Make this ball, you know? If she tries to punch it in and drag it to the left rail and all the things, it could be, you know? It could force a miss. I mean, she could scratch. I mean, there's things that could play in. not saying it's the right or wrong shot. I just personally didn't mind her just rolling the ball in. She hit it well. She was able to draw it to the left rail. Someone in the chat said Chezka wants to rest already. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I want to rest also. But I also, you know, I want all the players to feel they have all the time that they need, right? All right, so Zataba taking one back. The score is 7-5. Centeno still in the lead. Centeno on the hill, and she will be breaking next. Yeah, she played that. Kristina, you know, after that shot, it can be really tough when a player's on the hill and almost makes a kick shot, and then to mentally prepare and get back to the table and just do what you're supposed to do, that's what a professional does. I think Kristina did a great job at that. All right, Pia Filler, Sofia Mast, 5-4. Sofia, the pink dagger in the lead. Looks like Wan Ling has taken the lead over Kelly Fisher, 5-4. Han Yu has defeated Brianna Miller. Han Yu must have played flawlessly in that match. And of course, our feature matchup has got Chezka Centeno on the hill and breaking, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if she pinches that one in the side or if she lets it go up table. So she put a little more pace on that because she has broken dry a couple times in this match. She's got a good look. She's back cutting the two. Or the one ball, I apologize. The two is there. Between the two and the pink 4, the side pocket's a big hole. So let's see what she does here. She pushes the 2 towards the 6. She's got a combination. Oh, that ball went. My bad. I didn't think it went there. I might be tired. Hi, Linji. Hello, hello. Thank you for being in the chat. Nice to see a few friendly faces. Friendly photos. All right. Chezka stretched out over that wood. Pushes the 9 towards the hole. This looks pretty good for Chezka. Two rails and out. Now, she may be able to just roll forward and take short side on the 8. She also could just play it off the 9 and move it, but I like this. This is much smarter and quick. All right, and there you have it. Chezka Centeno guaranteed a spot. Final 4 of the A side. Kristina Zataba sitting in 9th through 12th. She'll be playing again tomorrow. Chezka, yeah, guaranteed 5th, 6th in this event. Final 4 of the A side. So she's doing well. I mean, she hasn't booked a winner just yet. There's a lot of great talented players still in this event. We'll go over the matches that are currently still being played. Obviously, Han Yu has defeated Brianna Miller 8-1. But 2 other matches still going. Sofia Mast does have her stream up. Kelly Fisher and Wan Ling are currently 5-4 with Wang in the lead. So a few other matches still being played, guys. We're going to probably shut it down for the night, but let me go look at the brackets and kind of give you a rundown of tomorrow.
Shout out to Lonnie for doing 12 hours of streaming today.
Yeah, no doubt, right? Frank Miletti, pop it in. All right, so it looks like we're going to start at noon tomorrow. So far, as long as the powers that be, which is not me, by the way, doesn't change anything, it's looking like we may have Jasmin Ouschan versus the legend herself, Dawn Hopkins,
Sounds like a good match
on the
to me.
featured table at noon. We'll have a 2 o'clock round, 5 o'clock round, and I believe it's 7 and 9 tomorrow. So long day of pool ahead of us, guys. We're going to start at noon. This is Eastern time zone. But if you follow along on digitalpool.com, it will tell you what time the matches are in your time zone, not ours. So just follow Digital Pool. Don't try to make the adjustment. It'll be right for you wherever you're located. That's one thing I learned about Digital Pool that I think is super fantastic. All right, guys. So I'm going to say goodnight because this chick needs some sleep. Got a long day of pool tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the Classic Billiards Players Championship brought to you by the WPBA. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond. I am the host of this show and the voice of the tour. Please make sure if you're not currently a subscriber, it's free. Make sure you hit that subscription button on the way out. You can use the little bell icon to get notified when we go live, or adjust it so that you only get notified when we go live. That's your choice. But besides that, thanks to all our sponsors. Thank you so much to Classic Billiards, Dave and Leah Bartosiak for $50,000 added to this event, and we're going to be back tomorrow at noon for some fantastic pool. All right, everybody, have a great night, and thanks for tuning in.
Digital Pool is the ultimate app for billiards enthusiasts, tournament directors, and league operators. Digital Pool enables world-class billiards events by using innovative technology to enhance and streamline the experience at every angle. Experience features like live scoring, text notifications, table assignments, real-time match updates, automatic reporting the Fargo rating, player stats and profiles, live streaming overlays, online player registration, and digital payment tracking. Enjoy all this and more by signing up for your free account at Digital